Welcome to CSEGuru. In this session, we are going to discuss array operations. In that, we are going to discuss the first operation, traverse. First, what do you mean by array? Array is nothing but it is a data structure that stores sequence of similar data elements. Okay, for example, if I am declaring an array as int a of 5 in the sense, here a is the array name and that will hold totally 5 elements that is of integer data type. That is the meaning. For example, if you are considering this array with 5 elements, okay, what is the starting location of array? Here starting location is a of 0, next is a of 1 and next is a of 2, okay, and next a of 3 and next is a of 4, okay. So here the array will store from starting location 0 to n minus 1. Here n value is 5, n minus 1 in the sense you will get it as 4, okay, n value is 5 here. So a of 0 to a of 4, totally 5 elements it will store in sequential memory location that is of integer data type. Okay, integer data type in the sense the whole number values only it will store, likewise only. Okay, so this is an example for array. And what are all the possible operations we can able to perform with an array in the sense? We can able to traverse an array. That is, here the array elements will be stored in sequential memory location. So one by one, we can traverse the array. What is the first element we can visit? Second element we can visit. If it is required, we can visit and print the first element and second element, next third element, fourth element and fifth element likewise. Each element sequentially we can able to visit and print. That is, read and print the elements. That is nothing but traverse operation. If it is required in the sense we can able to print it. Just visiting also it is traversing only. Next is insertion. Insertion is nothing but if any new data element you want to add in the sense, you can able to add anywhere in between the elements. Okay. Suppose if array size is 8, I am declaring in the sense totally 5 elements. Next 3 more elements we can able to insert here. Okay. So here anywhere between the elements you can able to insert, or the starting location also you can able to insert. The first location also you can able to insert. In this location also we can able to insert, or last location also we can able to insert. So here I have declared array as totally 8 elements. Okay. So here a of up to a of 7 we can able to declare. So here I have stored only 5 elements. If it is required, wherever possible, we can able to insert. Here also you can able to insert. Here also you can able to insert. In between, if you are inserting in the sense, these elements, one position you have to move. This memory location you have to make it free. How in the sense? This element move to the next location. This element move to the next location. This element move to the next location. Okay, likewise it is possible. But we have to ensure that the size of the array should not exceed the size of the array. Within the declared size, we can able to insert at any position. Okay. Similarly, deletion also it is possible. If you want, you can able to delete the first location element or any element in the array or last location element. Likewise, deletion also it is possible. Next is searching. Searching is nothing but key element will be given. So any element will be considered as key element. For example, key is equal to 12 in the sense. The array operation, search how we will implement in the sense, consider this key element, compare it with the first location element. 12 is equal to 5. If condition is true in the sense, it will return search is successful. Otherwise, increment the next position. It will go to next position and compare it with 10. Okay, if not, if match is not found in the sense, go to next location, compare it with the next location element. Match is found. Then it will return search is successful, otherwise it will return search is not successful. Okay, this search will happens until it reach the last position element. Suppose if a match is found in the sense, search will stop here itself. If a match is not found in the sense, the comparison will happen till the last element. This is search operation. Next is sorting. Sorting in the sense, here elements will be arranged in any particular order. Either it will be in ascending order or descending order. Accordingly, you have to specify the condition. Then merging two arrays. So merging two arrays is nothing but, for example, if this is array 1 and this is array 2, if we are considering in the sense, we can able to combine these two arrays and we will make it one array. That is also possible with merge operation. Okay. So all these operations one by one with explanation and example we will discuss. So first, in this session, we are going to discuss traverse operation. Okay. So what I mean by traverse? Traverse means accessing each and every element of an array for specific purpose. Either you can read an element, or if you want to read and print an element, that is possible, or if you want to count an element, that is possible. Likewise, just each and every array location element you are accessing for specific purpose, in the sense that is called traversing. Okay. For example, if A is an array of homogeneous element, homogeneous in the sense similar data elements, that is the meaning. Okay. If you are declaring int in the sense array as int in the sense, it will store only integer data elements. If you are declaring float in the sense, the array will store only floating point elements, or double in the sense only double data elements it will store. Okay, all the elements in the complete array will be of single data type only. Okay, if A is an array of homogeneous data elements, then traversing the elements, data elements, means printing all the elements. Just include printf statement. Okay, with the array format, just if you are including printf statement, it will print all the elements in the array location. Or counting the total number of elements. If you want to count the total number of elements present in the array. For example, if I am declaring array A of 100, and here in this array I have stored only 20 elements in the sense, I don't know how many elements are present in the array. In that case, if you want to count the total number of elements, we can able to write a code. That is also possible. Or performing any other process. Or if you want to sort an element, that is also possible. Okay. So these are all traverse operation, that is accessing the array element, each and every array element for any specific purpose. That is called traverse. And the traverse algorithm, if you are considering in the sense, initially set I is equal to lower bound. That is, I usually we will consider it as 0. That is the starting location. It will represent the starting location element. So I is equal to lower bound. Repeat step 3 and 4 until I less than or equal to upper bound. For example, n value here I have given as 10. Initially, I have assigned n value as 10 in the sense. What is the condition here I have to specify? I less than or equal to n. So initially set I value is 0, then check the condition I less than or equal to n, then process the array element A of I. So if the value is 0 in the sense, I value is 0 in the sense, it will access A of 0th element. If I value is equal to 1 in the sense, it will access A of 1 location element. If I value is equal to 2 in the sense, it will access A of 2 location element. Likewise, each and every location element we can able to access using for loop. For loop is the main loop we will use for array accessing or traversing the array. Okay. And then increment the I position. That is, if you have accessed A of 0th location element, then increment I is equal to I plus 1. 0 plus 1 in the sense, I value will be 1. Next, it will go to first location element. Then it will access. Again, increment I value by 1. So, next it will go to second location element. Likewise, the process continues. Okay. So, initially you have to set I value to 0, check the condition I less than or equal to n. Until the condition fails, process A of I. Okay. Then, after processing each element, you have to increment I variable. Okay. So, this process continues. Once you have accessed all the elements in the array, stop the algorithm. Okay. This is traverse algorithm. So, this is an example program to implement a traverse operation. Here, we are going to read and display n numbers using array. So, here declare the required header files, then initialize I value as 0 and n is the maximum capacity of the array. That is, totally how many elements you want to store. If you want to store 5 elements, mention n as 5, or if you want to store 10 elements, n value will be 10, or if you want to store 20 elements, n value will be 20. And declare the size of the array as 20. Array name is ARR and the size is 20. Meaning is 20 memory location it will be allocated for this array. That is the meaning. So, what is the difference between this n and this array of 20 in the sense? Here 20 memory location you can able to allocate. Okay. So, you can utilize 20 memory location. But if you are giving n value as 5 in the sense, only 5 will be utilized. You can able to store only 5 elements. Remaining 50 locations, it will be reserved and kept it free. That is the meaning. Okay. Suppose n value is 10 in the sense, 10 memory location we can utilize. 20 in the sense 20 memory locations we can able to utilize. Suppose n value if you are giving 25 in the sense, here we have allocated only 20. If you have given n value 25 in the sense, it won't accept. Okay, that is 20 elements only it will store the data. 21st element if you are trying to store, it won't accept. Okay, it will raise error. That is the meaning. Okay, then here enter the number of elements. N value here I am giving it as 5. Okay, then enter the elements using the for loop. When I value is equal to 0, check the condition. Here n value I have given 5. Okay, so here 0 less than 5 condition is true. It will enter into the for loop and here it will accept array of 0th element. For example, if I am giving 2, I is equal to 0, I am mentioning it as 2. Next, I gets incremented. At the end of the for loop, I gets incremented. Now, I value is 1. At the time, specify the array element. I am mentioning it as 5. Next, I is equal to 2, 8. I is equal to 3, 9. I is equal to 4, 11. Okay. So, here I have entered totally 5 elements. Here, n value is 5 only. Okay. Then, if you are checking the condition, when I value is 5, if you are checking the condition fails. It will exit the for loop. Okay. Similarly, if you want to print the array elements, so this for loop will accept these 5 elements and it will be stored in the memory location. Here we have used a scanf statement, so it will accept these 5 elements and corresponding memory location it will store it. That is the meaning. Okay. Suppose if you want to display in the output in the sense, you have to use this for loop. Using the same for loop, just to use printf statement. If you are asking to print in the sense, a of 0th location, what is the value? It will print here. This percentage D, if you are considering I value, when I value is 0, the value 2 it will print. When I value is 1, value 5 it will print. Likewise, it will take it. Okay. So, here if you are considering the output. So, what is the output? It will be displayed in the output screen in the sense, first this printf statement it will display. That is, enter the number of elements. So, here n value I have entered it as 5. Okay. Here just it will accept and store with the memory location corresponding values. And here what it will happen? The array elements. Okay. And here in this printf statement, here it will print like ARR of 0 is equal to 2 it will print. Okay. This I value, when it is 0, it will print 2. And I gets incremented using this for loop. Okay, I gets incremented. When I value is 1, it will print 5. When I value is 2, it will print 8. When I value is 3, it will print 9. When I value is 4, it will print 11. This is the output you will get it. Okay. So, this is nothing but traversing operation. Just each and every memory location, you can able to read the element using scanf statement and print the elements in the output screen using printf statement. That is nothing but traversing. Okay, this is the best example.
Thank you for watching this video.